We meet Jason, my character, who is sort of got life figured out. He's a great lawyer. He's moving up very quickly in his law firm. He has a great fiance, and things are looking good for him. He thinks he has all the boxes sort of checked. And then his grandma passes away, and he goes to the funeral and sees his grandfather for the first time in years. And his grandpa asks him to do a favor, and he asks him to take him to Boca, which is a place where I guess grandma and him used to celebrate this time of year. And they've become somewhat estranged over the years. I think Jason and his grandpa were very close when he was young. So he trusts his grandpa, and even though he's kind of lost touch with him, he wants to go on this journey with him and help him out. It turns out Jason's grandpa is not who he expects. He has a side agenda. It's not really to take Jason, not really to go to Boca with Jason, or it's really to take him on the adventure of a lifetime and show Jason how to live. And also, to have one last final blowout before, he's too old for it. So Jason gets swept up into his grandpa's crazy, crazy adventure. The coolest character in the movie by far is Dick, played by the one and only Robert De Niro. And it was very exciting to watch him sort of inhabit this character. I think I'm a pretty big fan. I feel like I've seen a lot of his best performances. I've studied his work and watched a lot of his films. And then I went on IMDb, and I think I've watched like less than 10% of the movies he's done, legitimately. I thought I was had seen them all. He's been doing this for so long and is such an icon. Yet I don't think I've ever seen him do a role like this. He's fully committed to letting go in this movie. And it was really exciting for me to just get to observe that, but to also kind of play into it. I got to be essentially his straight man. And his commitment, he's such a dramatic actor. He's such a presence on camera. And it formidable and dramatic and real. And when he applies those talents and his skill to comedy, the screen just blows up. It's insane. I would break constantly because the stuff that would come out of his mouth was insane. Shadia and him sort of reconnect, and you discover that Jason was actually a pretty cool guy in high school. He was a kind of a free spirit, and often and very talented photographer, and often helped Shadia with a lot of the stuff that she was interested in. They both remember each other's work from high school and how they liked each other's styles. But Jason's very clearly changed, and she makes fun of him extensively for that. Lenore was a character on paper that you're like, how is this gonna work at all? It didn't make, I was like, who on earth could play this? And lo and behold, we got Aubrey Plaza to do it. And she took it to a whole nother level that wasn't even there on the page. So committed, so dirty and raunchy in the coolest way. I don't know how to put it. It's insane her performance in this movie, and it was really fun to watch her do it. It was really, really fun. She's just awesome in the film. He comes from the world of comedy that's really, really unique. I think he works a lot with Sacha Baron Cohen, and he just doesn't quite seem like the guy because he's so nice and so cool and so genuinely enthusiastic about what he's doing. When you're working with him, there's this tent over the set, and you feel very protected. And so yeah, I think he brings just an incredible energy to the set, and and that really shows. That really shows in the performances, and everyone had a great time making this movie, and that's all because of Dan. I mean, what I would love for you to take away from the film is just pure laughter. I just think that this movie's, I think it's hilarious, very cleverly done. It's a twist on an old formula, but it, you know, kind of like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with a crazy twist. And one of the best actors that's ever lived inside. And it's just, the whole thing together, it just makes you laugh.
Ryan Reynolds said that Deadpool will be the last comic book character he will ever portray. However, he is open to Deadpool sequels and/or cameos. Are you looking forward to watching Deadpool? Let me know in the comments below and click here for more cool videos. Bye!